You're watching Channel 7, South Florida's news station. Annie Daniels, Joan Lovett. This is 7:30.
Then and Now, a hot new coffee table book comparing pictures of the past and present. And Miami has a featured role. It'll make you feel nostalgic. Could make you feel old, too. We'll take a look in just a few minutes.
First, topping 7:30 news, Tallahassee, the story that just won't die. The Florida Supreme Court says the top secret list of Kathy Willett's Johns should not remain top secret. Some of Miami's news people will be happy. They filed suit to make the list public. Kathy and Jeff Willits probably won't care. They've got their own problems, like being in jail, for starters. The Johns, they'll be pretty upset. They went to court to block the release of Kathy's client list. But the court saw no reason not to publish the names. Imagine a full page in the paper, or what? Minnesota cops arrest the condom bandit. They say he's left more than a dozen obscene letters in women's cars. Letters and condoms. Most of the letters describe the guy's genitals and his sexual prowess. Most of the women aren't interested and think he's a pervert. But cops say they can't charge him with much.
Across America, holiday on ice. Hoping to get home? Good luck. Airports are full of people hoping to get home who won't. Most of the Midwest is digging out, getting hit, or bracing for more snow. Might want to turn up the air, throw a log on the fire, and use your imagination.
Fort Lauderdale, the weather's great, but traffic is building. I-95 North, just south of Fort Lauderdale's airport, was at a dead halt a little while ago. An overturned dump truck turned the I into a nightmare. It's still pretty bad. Be careful.
Little Rock, Bill Clinton forms a bunch of cluster groups, people who will shape the takeover of major federal agencies. He's also talking to Senator Lloyd Benson about possibly becoming Treasury Secretary. Final decision will wait until after Thanksgiving. The Clintons are spending the holiday in Southern Cal with producer friends the Bloodworth Thomases.
Petersburg, Virginia, a pathetic example of just how tough times are. A worker finds a dead woman wrapped in a blanket on the side of the road. There was a note from friends saying they found her dead, but they couldn't afford a funeral. Cops are trying to track down her family. Chicago, a 15-year-old father charged with beating and molesting his baby girl. The child's mother came home and found the baby on the porch, left for dead. Cops say the dad attacked the baby because she was crying. And he was in court yesterday for a similar assault.
Los Angeles, a Korean woman who got probation for killing a black teenager may face federal civil rights charges. The woman asked permission to visit Korea, but a judge has denied it until the Justice Department decides whether to try her. The grocery store clerk shot and killed a 15-year-old girl during an argument. She says her gun fired accidentally. Bakersfield, cops say a triple murder may have been the result of a game of Dungeons and Dragons. 3 members of a family were found dead in their home. A son and 2 friends were arrested. Cops say the killings occurred during the fantasy game.
Jacksonville, prosecutors dropped charges against 2 teens arrested for a drive-by shooting on I-295, one of the series of recent shootings there. Not sure why they dropped the charges exactly. They said they just didn't have enough evidence. The shooting left a woman disabled. Jersey, cops declare open season on carjackers. More cops on the roads, no bail for suspects, and hard time for convicts. Police are also trying to teach the public how to keep it from happening to them. All this after a woman was carjacked, raped, and stabbed to death.
Southern Cal, 1 person dead, 12 hurt when a brand new commuter train hit a truck and derailed. The $180 billion train is supposed to make commuting easier, but drivers aren't used to it. Cops say the truck driver didn't see the train and there were no crossing gates. Detroit, a cake fight ends in murder. Cops say the captain of a high school football team and his friend fought after one of them smashed a birthday cake at a party. An older man chaperoning threw the 2 out. When they tried to get back in, he refused, so they shot him twice in the face.
North Carolina, a 10-year-old is fighting for his life after being shot in the head while watching television. The kid was just sitting there when suddenly a stray bullet flew in. His grandmother heard him scream, ran in, and had a heart attack. She's in serious condition. He's in critical.
Washington, D.C., protesters fighting politicians over a homeless shelter. The suits want to shut it down. They say the trailers that make up the shelter were supposed to be temporary, and they've been there for 3 years. Cops have arrested 34 protesters trying to stand in the way.
New Jersey, here's a new one. Thieves set up a bogus night deposit box and get away with thousands. They broke off a key in the bank's real night box, then moved in their fake setup. And cops say this job looks just like a case they worked there 20 years ago.
Tampa, a 14-year-old boy is charged with beating his mother to death. The woman's daughter found her bloody body on the kitchen floor. At first, cops thought they were dealing with a home invasion. Then, clues led them to the son. He's in jail, charged with first-degree murder.
Virginia, a guy gets out of jail because he has AIDS. The governor let him go because he's getting sicker. He was serving time for selling coke.
Albuquerque, AIDS activists protest outside a Walgreens with syringes full of blood. They want the chain to sell needles to people who do not have prescriptions.
St. Petersburg, good news for Ricky Ray. Doctors...
Things went really fast, and she had no time to get to the hospital. He called 911. They told him what to do over the phone. Hope you're listening, Samantha. New York, Woodstock returns. Concert promoters are planning a 25th anniversary Woodstock festival. Some of the same people who played in 1969 will be there, and probably some of the same people who went to listen.
Boston, Marky Mark facing assault charges for beating up a guy on a tennis court. The rapper admits he was there, but says he didn't do it. The judge gave him until December 7th to settle with the guy out of court. If he doesn't, he'll go to jail.
Nevada, Dahlia the cat probably used up 8 of her 9 lives with this one. She's been missing for 2 months. Her owners finally found her, stuck in the heating duct of the neighbor's house. She had been there the entire time. The vet says it is amazing she didn't starve to death. Across America, you won't believe what's in again. That's right. Everywhere you look, people are smoking cigars. It's the new très chic thing to do, and macho, too.
The social and psychological aspects of cigar smoking as a male bonding factor in getting men together to enjoy sharing a good cigar.
Male bonding, huh? Right. We here at 7:30 think the whole thing stinks. Cigar status, tonight's cover story. In People, what goes around comes around. Tonight's person of the day messes with the best and gets dissed like the rest. And some people will do just about anything to win a prize, even eat turkey parts otherwise destined for the garbage. Go.
Channel 7 News brought to you in part by your South Florida Nissan dealer, where customer satisfaction is standard equipment.
The new Nissan Altima comes equipped with liquid-filled engine mounts that significantly reduce vibration and engine noise.
Haven't I seen this before?
And while you've seen a demonstration like this done for a luxury car before,
I thought so.
you've never seen it done for one that starts at $13,000.
That's refreshing.
The new Nissan Altima. It's time to expect more from a car.
Is special treatment only for big shots? At Bennigan's, everyone gets it. Now we give you more than monster meals and killer desserts. You get Bennigan's Extra Special Treatment, our new guarantee.
They treat me like a big shot here.
Here you are, Steve.
I'm not, though. I'm Steve Taft.
Everyone gets extra special treatment.
Bennigan's brings more to the table than a great meal.
I'll be back.
This is the first weekend of the Christmas shopping season.
'Tis the weekend to be saving.
So make Walmart your very first shopping stop for Christmas savings.
'Tis the weekend to be saving.
This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you'll find Christmas specials like Clio gift wrap, 4 rolls for just $3, or 250 miniature lights or 140 chasing lights for only $7.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday only.
So this weekend, shop Walmart first and make your Christmas budget last.
Walmart.
This holiday season, give him a gift that will help bring you a little closer. The revolutionary Gillette sensor.
She's nobody's baby, nobody's fool.
She's cool and confident because nothing keeps her drier than soft and dry.
She stays cool, soft and
7:30 people doing time. John Gotti, itchy. Leona Helmsley, bitchy. Mike Tyson, hitched. Iron Mike is getting tired of solitary. Rumor has it he got hitched. Her name is Geraldine. If it's still around tomorrow, we'll try to find out more. Life on the inside isn't cushy for John Gotti. He lives on a mattress, no bed frame, no chairs, and no human contact 23.5 hours a day. Leona says her head jail guard is really mean. He's abusive and won't let her make personal phone calls anymore. Hang in there, Leona. Only a few more years to go. More trouble in paradise. Princess Di skipped a Genesis concert, her favorite band, just to avoid hubby. Charles went alone and looked thoroughly miserable.
You can.
Elton John pushes it to the limit. He's canceled 3 concerts due to exhaustion. He'll get back on stage later this week in Rio. Kevin Costner gets some serenity. No, not the adult diapers. That's what he nicknamed his new California beach house.
What are you saying?
Sly takes a pay cut for the sake of art. His new movie Cliffhanger went way over budget, so Sly donated nearly $2 million of his salary to the project. Sounds more like he pushed a little paper around. Wouldn't be people without Madonna. She's got herself a new movie out, Angie, I says. She plays an Italian-American who walks her own path. She's getting about $4 million for the part for some reason. Researchers have come up with a new 3D system they want Madonna to try out in her next video. Guess that means we can reach out and pretend to touch her. Supermodel Iman whining about her lackluster movie career. She says she'd get a lot more offers if she weren't so beautiful. Life is a bitch.
7:30 person of the day. It's Kevin Costner. He's getting panned by the critics, including 7:30. We admit he's cute, but this time he's picked a bomb. 2 thumbs down for Kevin Costner, 7:30's person of the day.
Revenge is sweetest when the reviews are their most sour. And tonight, the sour reviews go to Kevin Costner.